To recap, week number 1, we lost 25-23 against the Minnesota Vikings. Jalen Hyatt had 163 yards receiving, and Nabers had an excellent debut, but a missed field goal and our inability to stop J.J. McCarthy and Justin Jefferson has us 0-1 to begin the season. This week, we're going to be playing against the Commanders. Hopefully, we can bounce back and figure it out. Let's go. 5,000 likes, and these will be daily, so make sure to kill the like button. Guys, welcome back to Giants Franchise. You guys absolutely killed the like button in the first video. I was not expecting to post today, so I'm going to leave the exact same thing again. 5,000 likes on the video. This will continue to be daily. So if you love Giants Franchise, if you love online franchise, and you enjoy this style of content, kill the like button. Also, comment down below your suggestions. You're going to see in this video in a second. I took a lot of your guys' suggestions. So comment down below players you want me to trade for, things that you think I need to do. If I need to change up my offense a little bit, let me know in the comments below. Guys, the first thing on our agenda today is a lot of you guys messaged me saying the same thing. And I told you guys from the start, I'm going to be listening to the comments. The number one comment was to try and trade for Joe Milton. And this is an online franchise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to the Patriots user. Right now, I'm actually just going to cold call him because he's always online. He actually has a YouTube. B Corms is his name. So we're going to just cold call and see what he says, because you guys want me to try and trade for him. What's up, kid?
What's up?
How's the family?
Family's doing well.
That's good to hear. Okay, Joe Milton. Are you playing Joe this year? That's my first question.
I am not.
You are not playing Joe.
Currently the third string quarterback on the Patriots roster.
Yeah, I know. So what are you thinking for him then? Hey, would you move him potentially?
Would I move him? I don't know, man. What if Drake May gets hurt?
Well, injuries are on, so that's a real concern. But I don't see you have Jacoby Brissett if Drake May gets hurt.
Yeah, but Jacoby's old. He's leaving soon.
You're old.
You're old. You're like 30.
You're like 30. I'm like 27. You're like 5.
No, you're not. Okay, I'd rather be 5 than 30.
No, shut up. Joe Milton. We're getting besides the point. I'm saying, is there anything I could do to get him? Where are you at with that?
I mean, I don't know, man. Especially a guy like you. I don't know if I want to give you Joe Milton.
Okay. Give me your worst offer.
No, give me your best offer.
I would give you a 5 this year and future considerations.
5. Dude, a 5. You gotta give me like a second, second or third.
See, I can't do a second. Not in this economy. He's a 63 overall and he's 24 years old. I'll give you a 5th and future considerations.
I don't know, man.
And I'll throw in Isaiah Hodgins.
Dude, I don't want Isaiah Hodgins, bro.
Shut up. You don't understand. Okay, well then tell me, what's the deal? What gets me him right now?
A third.
Kick rocks. I'm not sure. You'll come back to me. You'll come back to me.
I'm sure I will.
100% you'll come back to me when you realize that you have your quarterback. You don't need him. You're not getting a third from me though. You get a fourth or a 5th. I'll call you in a couple weeks when you're 0-4 and we can renegotiate this. Okay, that's on the table. So the comment question of the day can be Joe Milton for a 3rd. I think it's a little steep. Looking at Joe, I do love him though. I do, but I do feel like it's a little bit like, I'm going to leave that up to you. Just say yes or no to that trade. I can call him back. I always say no over and over, because then it's like, well, you're not going to say yes. You got to say no and then wait. I think the guy's a stud. So if I could get him, he might even be our guy just for this season. But I'm not like super worried about getting a QB right now. But for those of you who wanted that conversation, we had that conversation. Okay, going into week number 2, our opening week of the season, I'd give it a B. Daniel Jones did throw for 264, and I didn't feel like Daniel was the problem. That's why I'm hesitant to throw away our future picks when I feel like Daniel Jones was fine. 2 touchdowns, he threw a pick. Our running game was pretty good. Hyatt went crazy. Malik Nabers had a really good game. Wandale had a really good game. I'm just hesitant to be like, yeah, I'm going to go get a new quarterback when I really don't know if I know what this team identity is yet. I still feel like we can be a really, really, really solid team. So, storylines. Let's talk storylines a little bit here because clearly we have a press conference so we can chat. I heard a rumor that the media is going to ask you about expectations for our first round pick today. Ooh, it's that time of the year. They want to know how they'll perform. So I think they're talking about Malik Nabers. I like how I get like a briefing before. I feel like I could probably just go to the press conference. But we have a press conference, week number 2. Next question. Brian Dayball says, next question. Coach, congratulations on the draft. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Let's talk about the first round pick. What are your expectations? Okay. I would say 1,000 yards. I think I can get, if I'm creative and I do things well, I think I can get him. Great. We'll check back to see if you meet your expectations. So if I can get him 1,000 yards, I get bonuses, which would be wonderful. I have another press conference. We actually have 2 press conferences ahead of this Washington Commanders game. Another press conference here. What is this one going to be about? Next question. Probably about the fact that we lost. Coach, how do you feel about the results in your season opener? I feel like we couldn't stop anybody and we sucked. Obviously not happy with how we played. Yeah, that's a pretty normal answer. Which side of the ball struggled more? Defense, actually. This is a shock compared to what I expected. The defense. I really struggled to get pressure. I didn't have a sack. I didn't have a pick. I didn't have anything. Mind you, I was playing K3. Who needs to play? But I think our pass rushers, because we didn't get a sack the entire first game. That kind of goes without saying. So, oh, he wants me to call somebody out. Wow. Holy smokes. So I'm forced to call out Brian Burns in my first press conference. So this game, Brian Burns, hopefully he can have a bit of a better game. Malik Nabers, Theo Johnson, I heard he is from Canada. So he is officially my favorite player. And I feel like I need to get him the ball more. Where is he from in Canada? If he really is from Canada. Oh my gosh. He's from Winnipeg. Bro, he's from Winnipeg. Like he's from Western. Okay, that's my new favorite player. Theo, I love you. How did I not know that? Okay, new favorite player. Theo Johnson, Canadian, just like me. Okay, so we can do our upgrades. We're going to scout every single week. We're going to talk pretty in-depth about the team and the opponent we're playing. Theo Johnson gets our first upgrade. We're going to go vertical threat with Theo Johnson. Get him upgraded, see what that looks like. +1 break tackle, +1 trucking, which is excellent. Who else? David Long Jr. Didn't see him a ton in that first game, but I'm sure he will be kind of around the ball. I do like him. Just like kind of a normal speed DB, pretty solid. And then our third and fourth upgrades we're probably not going to do. Now, as far as scouting, I want to start early by actually scouting players in the draft. We're going to be using CPU drafts, so you can see how scouting looks a little bit different. So I can go through and I can start looking. So I feel like going into this draft, I want to set my favorites and I want to scout some of these QBs. Obviously, right now we don't get to know a lot about them, and we will get to know a little bit more about them as we go. But I think my goal as this whole thing kind of progresses is to put a big emphasis on scouting the quarterbacks as a position of need, especially if I don't trade for it. And the scouting does look a little bit different. As well as just overall defense and just best available. I would say right tackle is also a huge need. So we need to be looking at these guys as well. So with that being said, we can kind of talk about our scouts, talk about things that we have going. But as we go through the year, you'll see us scout, talk about particular players that we see. Let's talk about Washington. So I'm 0-1 to start the season. I do not want to be 0-2. The Washington Commanders, Scary Terry, 93, Allen, Bobby Wagner, the Pain Train, going to be tough to run. Daniels, Eckler, Scary Terry, Dotson, Brown, Zach Ertz. This is a juggernaut. And it's a team you really got to take seriously. I'm hoping I can throw on them a little bit, but they're faster than the team we had just played. So worry about Jaden Daniels. Don't let him go too crazy. I think week number 1, this guy ended up winning his game. So, guys, week 2, Giants franchise. Let's get it.
First play of the drive, and
Daniel, that's crazy. Love the enthusiasm to pull that ball in that situation. Oh, that could have went horribly. I saw, just based on what I was seeing, I thought that the defensive end took a step. And I know I want to get Daniel Jones involved. He's 87 speed, one of the faster quarterbacks. Like a top 5 QB for speed in the game. This play, I got Theo Johnson, Malik Nabers. I'm trying to, let's see if I can get Devin Singletary the ball. On a little cross screen. Get upfield, Singletary. Pinball machine. Fall forward. Well done. Okay, so in these situations, I feel like Tracy's a little bit bigger for these kind of like 3rd and 1, these weird situations. I feel like I'm better off getting the ball to Tracy. Not that Singletary isn't super good, because he is. I just think I might be able to run people over a bit better with him. This guy's taking his sweet time. Let's make sure we double team Jonathan Allen just to make sure that we can have a good chance at this. Tracy's going to be a little bit short. This is definitely a questionable go for it. But I do think on the opening drive, online franchise, 4th and 1. If you don't have confidence getting 1 yard, you're probably not going to make it very far. This looks like a blitz where I might have Nabers over the middle. Yeah, and I do. Go! Go, Nabers! Let's go, man! Shut him up! Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, this is the other question that I need in the comments, because I'm struggling. Tracy or Singletary? I don't know. These are the $1 million questions. I truly feel like, oh, there's room. Fall forward, Tracy. Like, Tracy's got the higher upside, but Singletary, I think, is a better player. As of this moment in time, where we are right now, I think Singletary is a much better player. Let's try this same kind of look with a rollout and see if we can get it to Jalen. I saw him. Oh, gosh. I was picturing him in the back corner of the end zone. Oh, good drive, just capped off with a super stupid decision. Okay, I gotta have a short memory. Yep, good job, defense. Defense might have to carry us a little bit. That was just, I rolled out. I don't know why. I thought Hyatt was gonna kind of get in between those zones. I thought that had a legitimate chance to be a touchdown. Obviously, hindsight tells me that that was a very poor decision, and I won't be doing that again.
He's on the move.
Yes! Good defense. Simmons, we forced that. Pass rush, get there. I called out Brian Burns for a reason. No, he's got it. It's relatively good defense, though. He took a check down. He threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage. Relied on a bit of a broken tackle to get it, so I can't be too discouraged on that one. Good job, Dexter. That's all you, Dexter. That's all you. I just want you to know that's all you. Push the line way back. Gives us some good angles. You can see how he moves that guard. As soon as he moves that guard, that's what gives everyone a chance to kind of shoot the gaps. And
here's 2nd and 11.
Yep.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Holy smokes.
Man, it's a difficult on the defense.
Yep. Have a day. That's your first one that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but probably the 3rd play of this game that he has had a significant impact and is getting to the backfield. You got to double him, and hopefully I can start making up for that, shooting some gaps with Simmons and start getting some stops with this defense that needs it. We're a hurting defense right now.
2nd and 13. It's Dotson on the catch.
He's got it.
Off the RPO, it is caught left side. From the gun, it's Robinson.
Way too much money.
Running for the marker.
Please push him back. It's gonna be 1st and goal. We can try. Let's try and go goal line. See if I can maybe force a dumb decision there. Something. There it is, Lord. Have a day, Dexter. Have a day. Let's take. You know what? We need to play this. Oh, he did it again. Okay.
They don't like forcing into
He's
coverage,
clearly
but
struggled
sometimes when you
to
got a
block
bully like him
Dexter.
that can create space,
Is that really
find a way to get him the ball.
No! Please! Tackle him! Let's go!
Has it.
Good job!
And the defense
Brian
gets
Burns
there
makes
to
a play.
force a small
That's,
loss.
hey. We're forcing tough situations. This has been a long, methodical drive that he's been on, but we've forced him. Yes. Gotta take that as our first big W as a defense. To be able to stop him and hold him in that situation is crucial and clutch. Now, offensively, until I decided to just do the dumbest thing ever, we were actually having a pretty successful drive. So I think I focus on those things again. I try and make good, quick reads. I throw the ball short. I throw all those kind of easy routes. I run the ball when it's there. Heads up, Jalen. And get the ball to Nabers is obviously a big one, too. Okay, we're going to try something on this first play. Yeah, he's got room. Slow down. Go. Nabers. Yes.
And he's up to the 35-yard line. As
Good
they
run, Malik. He's going to move Theo Johnson across. He's going to be our lead guy.
On first down, they'll run.
Like, you can't tell me that that's not good. And I don't think you are trying to tell me that. But if you did, I would tell you that that was very good.
From the 41. He fires.
Nabers.
Deep down the right side.
This very well. I could be getting yelled at right here.
From the gun on third down.
I could be getting yelled at, but I got to check down. And I think, yeah, he's got it.
And they'll make the stop up at the
Good job,
46-yard
Malik.
line.
Those short routes, he's going to be my guy.
Offense here.
He is going to be my guy on those short routes. And Wandale's obviously going to get the ball. I saw all of you guys in the comments talking about him.
Singletary from the gun. And the
Good
plunge
defense.
at the gun. Jones now to throw. Chased out to his right.
Yep.
Now he takes
Yep. Daniel Jones!
He protects him through a deep
Shut him
pass.
up, Daniel. You got some haters.
This
I'm one of them.
defensive battle has reached
I'm one of your
the
haters,
2-minute
but
warning.
shut him up.
It's the
Jet pass,
Giants
fake zone.
with only a yard to
Oh,
go
because
here on third down.
My gut tells me, in this situation, my gut tells me he's going to pinch that line and he's going to try and stop us on the short run. Like, I don't see him expecting
Touch
this.
pass here, try to
And
move
he
the chains.
clearly didn't. And that's why Nabers
He'll
is going
pick
to get
up
some
enough
yards.
to move the chains.
We're going to keep going. We're going to keep going
Giants
back to
moving
that.
quickly. They're in the hurry
Don't
up
worry.
here.
We're going to keep moving Nabers. Try to
And
block
motion
up
and
Allen.
right.
Try and cut back with Devin Singletary.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
It's all right.
And he'll
Good
scurry from the 37.
play. Yep.
Quick hit.
Nabers. First.
But he lost the football.
Buddy got absolutely defeated.
Well, where one defender failed, Brock,
Oh,
another
he
succeeded.
got
Shook free of that first tackle, but the next
defeated
guy
right there.
not only made that
That's
hit, but
just
knocked it loose as well.
sad.
Okay, as we saw
That
when he
hurts.
broke that
That
first
hurts to see a
tackle, he
little
can
bit.
absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that by
He
the
gets
eyes
balled
up
out.
in the
That
sky,
changes
the
things.
play caller seeing space
That
on the
fumble
perimeter,
definitely
a
is going to
well-timed
change
screen,
some things
and a
here because
positive boom
now
out of it.
we're looking at probably we need 2 to 3 stops in this game if we're going to win this.
From the 44 here on second down.
There it is. Go. Domino! Let's go. Good job, Kayvon. Love that. Absolutely love that. Third down and 16. There's a chance we could actually get the ball back right now. That's what we need from this defensive line.
Third and long for him here.
Crosser. Yep.
And
You
that's
can
a win
punt
for
it
the
back,
pass
brother.
rush, and
Yeah,
fourth
we make
down
up for the
coming up.
fumble. We're getting the ball right back. This is
The
a
Commanders
defensive
ready for the
battle in the
punt.
rain right now.
Back
This is
deep for
going
the
to
Giants,
be.
Tyrone Tracy.
This one is going to be
He was
decided
eliminated
by
twice in last week's win, and he
lucky
gets this
breaks
one
or who
away.
can make the first
Taken
really
in
big
at the
play and get a
15.
touchdown.
And they bring
Daniel,
him down and
need
put a
some
stop
throws
to
here
that
too.
return. Second and 10 now. And he's going to bring it up
Yep,
to the
first down.
40-yard line
That was
before he
so
stopped.
perfectly thrown.
Timeout
I love
calls,
everything
and that's
about
gonna
that
be the
ball.
second for New
That was
York.
thrown exactly how that needed to be
From the
thrown.
40.
There's a chance.
Throwing here, Jones.
Yep. Captain Canada, baby.
Pass caught by his tight
Shout out to the
end.
Winnipeg Jets.
It's a
Kyle
pickup
Connor.
of 11.
Shout out
And
to
the
him.
Giants-
One play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Yep. That's easy enough.
That's into the hands of Singletary.
Rough
Here's Jones
position
to
right
throw.
now.
This finds Singletary.
Yeah,
You know, Kate, that's
okay.
exactly what that
We got to make a
coverage was meant
60-yarder in the
for.
rain. Theo Johnson was open. I just
Now
missed him.
that you get yourself
Okay,
off
6
the
mile
field.
per hour is a wind in our face. Yeah, that should be. Graham, I think Graham Gano's got that. Come on.
Online, but not enough juice. Robinson on the inside give.
He's
And he doesn't get much there.
He's trying to get
What
that right
turns
off
out to be
just
the
in time.
final play.
Okay,
of
we
the
go to
half.
half. This is a hockey
It's
game right now.
halftime
It's
from near the
3-0.
nation's
We haven't
capital.
scored.
The Commanders
We've fumbled.
falling
We've
in
missed
front
field
after
goals.
2.
I've shot myself in
Now
the
we'll send you
foot.
down
I
the
had
East
one
Coast
really
to
bad throw, but
Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy
luckily for us,
Jonathan
our
Judgment
defense
in
is
the
starting to
EA
figure it out.
Sports
Lawrence has been a
halftime
mismatch
report.
the entire game.
All right, thank you, Coach,
Kayvon's
and
made
we
some
are
really
back
good
and
plays.
about
Like
set to begin the
we
second
got the
half.
guys to do this. It's just a matter of we got 2 halves to play. Can we do something in this second half? Can I get a fumble,
Raleigh setting
strip
up and
sack,
it's away.
whatever it
Just a three-point
takes
game
to
now.
hopefully take a lead in this thing and just kind of
Kickoff
get us some
taken at the
momentum
3.
because we just feel stagnant right now. Good hit.
And this will give them decent
almost
field
got it.
position. Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Boom. Good hit.
Johnson.
Come on. Let's go.
Oh, he
Good
gets
job,
behind the
Simmons.
line.
That, my friends,
Kate, it's
is
amazing how fast
decleating.
these
One
guys
of
are
those
on the
needs to
field
be
and
a
how
fumble,
fast your
though.
fortunes can turn.
That's all I'm saying. Is
Sure,
one
you
of
feel good
those
about yourself.
deserves
A
to be a
negative play,
fumble.
well, now comes a critical third down.
Yeah, he's scared. Like
Quick pass right side.
all these RPOs, these third down, first down, second down runs, everything he's doing is just he's a little bit scared.
You're not going to last long in the
So,
National Football League.
I think if we can get him in like
good
third and
chunk of your
long
third
situations,
downs.
we can beat him
Nice find there
100%.
to cont-
Now Daniels to throw. Finds his target, Robinson.
pass into far more than a modest.
Come here. 3 hits, 6 tackles. Isaiah should be getting a lot of praise after this game. This has been,
At least he didn't go backwards.
he's been by far, like I wouldn't even say it's remotely close. He has been our best player, especially in this second half, shooting these runs.
Throwing off the play fake here. He's got it, room to run. Daniels now.
Early downs.
No.
They'll try and
Yeah, I
punch it
haven't
in.
clicked on. I
And
haven't
he's
kind of
caught
switched
behind
it to
the
try and
line
take
for
away
a
the
loss.
RPO.
Shotgun now on third down. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. McLaurin
That
with
was
the
good
touchdown.
animation, good throw. Oh, I was literally probably a half
That
second
one
away.
right down
Not
the
even.
middle.
Okay,
And they'll
10-0.
continue
We
adding
need
to
something.
their lead.
Okay, what are you gonna do, Brett?
Good starting field position
You're
for the
0-1.
Giants as they head up
You're down
1st and
10-0.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And that carry only gets one on the punch up the gut.
I think I'm just gonna have
Okay,
to.
this one you got to be careful. to just
I
run
want to
out
be.
on first
I
down.
want to throw the
Break
ball.
your
I just think
tendencies.
it's gonna
As a
come down to
fan,
like I need
like
a
as a
couple
fan, knew it was
dots
coming. This
from a
defensive
couple
front
really
did too.
good players.
Here we go, 2nd and 9.
There it is, Theo. There it is, Theo Johnson. Well done. That just required, we got a bit of time. Stepped up in the pocket, found our receiver. That is what we've been, I might go back to the same thing.
Jones. Buys time, rolling right. Now Jones. Forced out to his right. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
Shoot. Okay.
Well, if nothing
I like
else,
that
the
throw.
Bears are not afraid to
Jones,
take a
we
shot
just
on
missed him.
any
That would have been an
inside.
impressive one to make. I will take 3
One's gonna
if
connect.
I don't get this, but I do intend on getting this. Yeah, Theo! Theo! Let's go! Theo Johnson! Flex on him, Theo. Captain Canada, baby. Captain Canada. We needed it. That's all I can say about that drive is that was 10 out of 10. Desperation was at an all-time high. Had not moved. 2 big-time throws to him. Offensive line did their job. We got a game. Simmons, hit him again! Fumble, one of those. We're going to get one of those. Potential future breakout. Simmons, 100%. Dude is everywhere right now.
Throwing from the gun here. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. And he takes a
Could deliver chunk plays too.
Good job. No. Oh, that's the kind of hit stick gone bad. Sometimes you can get that animation where you hit him, and then he kind of bounces off, which you don't really want, obviously. Yep, got him again. Isaiah Simmons. Sit him down. Put him down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's Dotson on the catch.
Hesitating with my user.
They get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Means so much.
Give him 11 yards, Brock,
And right there you
first
saw
set
it.
of downs.
Hesitated just for
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
split second, and it's the difference.
Eckler running dead ahead. Cuts right. Good running here. He's across the 50. He gets the shot at it on first and goal. They give it
Come
to
here.
him up the middle.
No.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington
Nice thing is he scored for a little bit of time. There's still a bit of life for us, guys. Oh, there's still a little bit of life. Shoot.
Pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
On the move, headed right.
Good dunk, Don Ben. That's Canadian against Canadian.
Right side.
Ben St. Just
Offense up to the line
versus
pass.
Theo Johnson. That's two Canadians, which is kind of cool to see.
To throw, here's Jones.
This is where Daniel Jones is a little bit different. This is where... It doesn't matter. I was about to say, it's a 2-minute warning, so I don't really have to worry too much about staying in or getting out of bounds. But that was solid. That's where you see a little bit of what the guy can do.
Here he is to throw.
Theo.
Your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite
So I'm
connect.
gonna tell you.
And he didn't get much
See, I
time to
will
secure
take
it. He
2
takes
here.
a
I would
shot.
take,
Good
but no,
job
7
being
allows me to
able
onside
catch
kick.
there.
I really do need 7 points. Come on, Neighbors. Go, Neighbors! No, you're
He will
Neighbors!
score. It's a New York touchdown. The
We're
Giants
grooving now.
reduce
This
the
is a
lead
much
to
different
just
looking
4.
offense than it was at the beginning of the game. This
Bring
is
back within a field goal.
significantly better. Onside kick and we have a chance.
That
Even
one
without the
splits
onside, we still have a
uprights.
chance, but definitely,
And they're
no
a
matter
point
what,
closer
we're
now
going to
on
go
the
onside
scoreboard.
kick here and just cross our fingers for a bit of a miracle.
So must
Miracle is
recover
what it's
this
going to
onside
take.
effort.
Come on. You got to believe. You got to believe.
And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he'll have
Chance to get a quick stop, and make sure they do.
Oh my gosh!
the interception. 30. He's at the 10.
That gets a like.
It's a touchdown.
Clip,
It's hit
timestamp,
back.
like the video, subscribe to Titty Bear 2.
That play, Brock, that
Giants
play
Sparrows,
was
I
beautiful.
maybe
Not
just
making
pulled
the
off
interception, but
I
then
was
seeing
like,
them
as I'm
slowly
watching him come on that formation,
together
I'm
in
like,
front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
I think this dude's about to try and hit me with that lame little RPO, especially because I was in cover 3. We got fight. There's one thing we got on this team. We got a lot of fight.
And he's got open space.
21-17.
End zone in front of him.
His return starts at the 5. And in the now to throw. And the catch is
You
made
can
down the
bend,
right
you
sideline.
cannot.
Throwing now.
Come here, Jaden. You're gonna be all right, buddy. Wow, it must be a glitch to not take a timeout because yeah, if you look, he still has like, it's faster to not to huddle than to no huddle, which is so backwards.
He'll dump this one off to his
And then
running
I get
back,
caught.
complete.
It's 2 route combos
The
out of
Commanders
trips
take a
that
timeout.
you
They're
can't
first.
stop it.
Setting up to pass. He's got it.
Tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
No, don't just.
And
At
he's
least
brought down
we're not
for a
gonna make it
loss.
easy on him.
Washington
That's
calls it
step
second
1 is
timeout.
just don't let him get an easy
Still one more
touchdown. He
in
just
their
threw
pocket
like
to
4 or
use.
5 straight lasers in a row on this money
So
drive.
now
That
here's third
play
and
he
goal.
just threw downfield was unbelievable.
Looking to throw. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown.
Oh, we had him.
They'll
We
get this
definitely
drive
have him.
started. First and 10.
I think my best bet is to just go up top to
Here he
Nabers.
is to throw. bit of desperation on this deep
Oh,
shot.
wow. That was super
And this one
underthrown.
falls incomplete. No miracles on the final
Dang,
play.
just got dotted up on
This
the
game's
last drive.
over. Next to the nation's
Until
capital, it's a
that
home win for
point,
the Commanders.
we battled, we fought
And there
back.
was no
Simmons had a
easing
great
up.
game.
It took some white knuckling until the
Just
very
that money
end, but their
drive, he
defense
just
carried
dialed
that
in. He made
small
some
lead through to
excellent
the finish
reads on
line
that final
as they
drive to
escape
put
with
us
the
away.
victory.
After what I would say would be a pretty good comeback. Finds Dotson here. I know it's going to be a slant from him and an in from him, so I leave for a half step. He throws it right at the perfect time, and we lose that matchup. This Terry McLaurin throw that he made, just steps back, finds Terry in the middle of the field. Perfectly thrown ball. This Brian Burns pick was so sick. So incredibly sick. We kind of play a little bit dumb, and then we go and we grab it from him and take it to the house. I thought we had a good chance to win the game at that point because we'd been stopping him. Like, we hadn't been bad. But at the end of the day, they just were better than us, unfortunately. We had a lot of big hit sticks. Isaiah Simmons was everywhere, but we just couldn't get a stop when it mattered. And we're going to start this season with the Giants 0-2. I think there's a lot to build on for that game. Personally, I think that game kind of showed, okay, we can be pretty good this year. We might not be elite, but it showed, like, okay, we got weapons. We got people who can make big plays. Like, that's what I got from this. But the negative is just that my clutch level was pretty low. Daniel Jones ended up throwing for 15, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Struggled on the ground, 4.6 for him, 3.0 for him. Didn't have a great running attack, and we got down early. Theo had our best game. Malik Nabers was there, and Hyatt actually didn't have a single catch. So unfortunately for us, guys, we are going to... Oh, I thought we had that. He dotted us. Crunch time, dude. Just totally dotted us up and down the field. So... where do we go from here? I don't think necessarily we're horrible. Like these aren't horrible stats. Things are going to kind of balance out, and we're going to get some wins. I truly believe that we can win some games. It just might be a bit of a tough year. We got the Browns next week, the Cowboys the week after. Like, it's not, these games aren't going to get any easier. But I got to get into practice mode. I got to figure out how to win with the Giants. I got to figure out how to move the ball with this team. I got to figure out how to do all these different things. Because clearly we're decent, but we're not quite good enough at this point. Once again, let me know who you guys want me to re-sign and who you don't want me to re-sign. Oh, devastating L. But we'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow if you kill the like button for week 3.